Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. My name's Jen and I'm on a journey to pay off £27,000 worth of debt with a goal to pay off £10,000 in this year in 2022. I hope you have all had the most fabulous week and that your Friday is as sunshiny as mine. Thank you so much for joining me again, and hello to all my new subscribers. You are awesome, and all of my subscribers that have been here for a long time and leave me all those wonderful supportive comments on all of my videos. I love you so much. Thank you. And as ever, hello to everybody who is watching but might not have a YouTube subscription or hasn't yet decided to click that subscribe button. It is very lovely to have you here too. And if you did want to hit that subscribe button, feel free. Yeah, I'm a little bit discombobulated because I've had a really long day, very much out of my normal routine. So let's just jump into the affirmation, shall we? Look, so last week's affirmation was, I choose an amazing life. And I urged everybody to give this a go this week. So if you haven't given that a go yet, do it. The important word here, although amazing is italic, I would say it's choose. You have the capacity to choose the direction that your life goes in. Even if you feel as though life is getting away from you, you can always stop, take a breath, pause, reflect, and make some choices about how you want your life to go and make it amazing. So this week's affirmation is, my world is filled with wonderful things. I love this. I don't know if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about my new walk to work and looking at the trees and the bluebells and everything in the world that is beautiful. And yeah, I love that. It is. Keep an eye out for all of the wonderful things that are in your world at the moment. Could be anything, could be tiny. Could be the fact that you have running water out of your kitchen tap. Yeah, love it. My world is filled with wonderful things. Enjoy that one this week. That's really lovely. So if I can actually close this up. Apologies if you can hear my son again. He's playing with his friends on the computer. So yeah, cool. So affirmation done. We will move on. I'm not going to spend ages going over my spending from last week. I asked you to leave me a message to say whether or not you find this bit interesting or not. Nobody said anything either way. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it means we're not that fussed. So if you're not that fussed, then I'm not that fussed. But if you are interested, then let me know. So we're just going to pop on a no spend for Sunday. Whoop, whoop. And that really is it. Like I said, I'm not going to go over it. But, you know, we've not gone over budget. Well, that's a lie, actually. we had some unbudgeted spends yesterday. There was an emergency bit of parking because my husband's work parking space had been overrun by builders, and also my husband needed some emergency vape juice. But yeah, that's really all there is to talk about the week. So let's have a look at the budget for last week and see how we got on. So for last week, there's lots of different greens and reds and things, which all ended with us coming in under budget. So we were expecting to come in minus £78.82 into our overdraft. We've actually finished £43.76 over budget. But not really, because we're going to be using that money this week. So the things that were different to what we had budgeted, there was £310 that came in. That was £160 that we bought in from the cash stuffing. I don't know if you saw the bill exchange video earlier in the week, but if you missed that, we'll link it somewhere up there. So it was £160 for the car service that came in from our sinking funds and £150 from the council, which is awesome. We got the council tax rebate or energy support fund or whatever it's meant to be called. We got £150 and we're extremely grateful. So with that 150, what we've done is we've actually paid an additional £86 and some pence onto my husband's next card, which I haven't put in here because it hasn't cleared in the bank yet. But that'll be it. That'll be my husband's next card paid off. So that'll be debt number 2 down. So thank you very much, government, for that one. And in terms of all of the red stuff, oh sorry, and then the rest of that 150 I've just worked into the budget because we've got a couple of new categories that I've just completely realised I had not budgeted for. Yeah, so all the red bits then, a little bit over on bills. That was just something that I was expecting to come out next week, actually came out this week. Minimum debt, I forgot to budget in the overdraft fee, so that was just 98 pence. And then the other, I completely forgot to budget in the service, didn't I? That was £160. And there's something else in there too, but I can't remember what, something that was £8. Anyway, so yeah, so we were over budget, but it was mostly that car service, which we were expecting. So yeah, that really is about all I can tell you about that. So let's move on to this week and have a look at the plan. So this week, the 13th to the 19th of May, we have our starting balance of 43.76, which we've rolled over from the previous week. I'm due to get paid on Thursday, and I think that's what I'm going to get paid, but who knows at the moment, it changes every month. So we'll have a total by the end of the week, not just yet, we'll have a total of £2,060. In terms of our expenses, we've just got a little expenses week this week. So £23.74 from bills, and that £86.10 that has gone on to my husband's next card. It's just not cleared yet. And an other spend of £22, which I wish for the life of me I could tell you what that was. £22. Oh yeah, those are those two unexpected things. That's the parking and my husband's vape, but it's not cleared the bank yet, so it's budgeted into next week. So that all comes to a total of £131.84. We're stuffing 160 into Hyperjar and £100 in cash. So our total outgoings, that one, add up to £391.84. Our income minus our outgoings should leave us with a rollover of £1,668.44, ready for next week where all the big bills come out, everyone's favourite. So yeah, so that's that. So that's the plan, and let's get on with some Hyperjar. So here we are with Hyperjar. So we are stuffing, well, the budget that's going into Hyperjar is £160. However, the wallet's showing 90 because I already had to put the grocery money in. The car's going for its service tomorrow, which means we can't do our normal routine of picking up the shopping on a Saturday. So I've had to bring it forward a day, and we're going to go and pick it up in a minute. So that's already gone, and the grocery money's already gone out. They took whatever 70 minus 222 is, something 68 something. But as ever, there were things that weren't available. So that will actually go back up a little bit when we get that refund, which is cool. So before I add any extra money into the pots, I'm just going to sweep this £3.98 that we've got left over from Top Up Shop into our anniversary. So I'm going to add from Top Up Shop into anniversary £3.98. So it's good that the anniversary is getting a little love. Excuse the pun. Cool, so that's that. So let's stuff some money. So petrol is getting its normal £30. That is that done. I remembered this time. Or that would be that done if it would work. There we go. So that's petrol has 30. Top Up Shop is getting its usual 25. And then what's next? Gifts. Gifts is getting £10. My son's best friend has a birthday tomorrow, so we will have to try and figure out how to go and get him a present. He's already got his eye on what he wants to get him. He wants to get him a worm farm, which is really cool. This little lad and his mum save worms and other insects and things that they find on their way home from school. So if there's a worm in the middle of the path, they'll pick it up and they'll put it on the grass. They're very, very sweet. So my son seems to think it'd be a good idea to get him a worm farm. I'm not entirely sure how this lad's mum's going to feel about that, but you know, we will find out. Family Fun is getting its usual £20. We haven't yet decided what we're going to be doing for Family Fun this weekend, so that'll be a nice surprise. hoping it's something free again, so we can build up a bit of money, because I would really like to go out for dinner soon. And then the only other thing that's getting stuffed in here today, I think, is home, which is just getting £5. And that is just as a bit of an emergency buffer, really, in case we need anything last minute. I don't think we're planning on getting anything in particular, but I'm sure my husband will be able to find something to get for the garden now that there's money in there. So that's it for Hyperjar, really. We've still got the 100 in medical. Stuff, still got a few pounds left. I paid his cubs fees and that's what's left over. Pets has nothing. Reg has had his groom. The groom cost £8 more than we were expecting, which is a real shame, but at least now I know for the future, so I can add the right amount of money in there. Just told you my dog's name, didn't I? His name's Reggie. He's a beagle and he's very cute. Husband bought his protein, so that's there. Italy, so when we last saw Italy, it had the £3 something change from my direct debit money. That will make sense. If that doesn't make sense, you'll have to go and watch my video before last, I think. And I explain in there how I'm going to be managing the Italy pot from now on. But then I had a chat with my sister and she actually decided that she was going to clear all of her change that she has in Hyperjar into the Italy pot. So we now have £7.95. And I think my sister said that she was going to do that every week. So we've gone from considering not having the Italy pot at all to now actually considering putting regular money in there, which is really cool. I think we just had to downsize our ambition a little bit, which again was thanks to Tanya's inspiration, one of my subscribers who commented on video a couple of weeks ago. So thank you again for that. Yeah, so that's it for Hyperjar. So let's move on to the penny savings challenge. Oh, we need Flossie. And here she is, my lovely penny llama, Flossie. She is actually getting fed today. I think last week she only got a little snack. I can't remember how much we gave her. Was it 40p or something? I don't know. Anyway, this week we have left out of my out and about money. I think I actually only had £2 and 2 pence. However, we were looking around the house for something small and shiny the other day, a window key. To try and unlock one of our windows, not to lock it, to unlock it and let some air through now that the weather's getting better. Could we find it? Could we heck? But whilst we were looking for a small shiny thing, we found lots of other small shiny things and they're going into the penny savings challenge. So I am super happy about that. There was more than this. I think there was about double this, but we split it. So my husband has half in his penny jar and I'm putting half into the penny challenge. So I need to add up what we've got and then figure out what we're going to colour in. So we've got £1, £2, £3, 10, 20, 25, 27, £3, 27. So the next one on my colour code thing is £3.61. So we can't do that one, which is a shame. So we could just do £3.27 or we could split it up a little bit. I don't think I have the brain energy to split it up. So let's just go with £3.27. At least it's a big one and we've got it knocked off. So that is going to be pink. There we go. That was a brief one. Let's give Flossie her food. Whoops. There we go. That is one happy llama. I'm trying to see how full we are. Penny savings done. Let's move on to some cash stuffing. Oh, actually, just before we move on to stuffing some cash, I have something to give you. Well, one of you lovely people anyway. So a few weeks ago, I said when we get closer to 250 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway, but I was going to keep it on the down low. So that day is today. We are over 250. I would have done it last week, but the bits and bobs that I wanted hadn't arrived yet. So one of you lovely people, should you wish to partake, will be receiving 2 things, 1 budgeting and 1 woo-woo, because it's not me if it's not a little woo-woo. So let's start with the budgeting piece. So I wanted this for myself for the Italy saving, and that's how me and my sister got on to how we couldn't actually afford to save for Italy right now. And so we decided we couldn't do it, but I still wanted to buy this particular thing because I love it so much. So I figured I will buy it for you. So it is Fuchsia Budget's Twist and Save Challenge, which I absolutely love. I don't know if you guys have seen this. So this is going to be one of the things that you will receive. So the way that this challenge works is you have a card here, and you have a big dice with different colours on it, and you have a little dice with numbers on it. So you roll both, you roll the colour dice to find out your multiple. So yellow is 1, red is double, pink is triple, and so on. Then you roll the number dice to find out the amount. So if you roll the dice and you roll a 2, and then you roll the coloured dice and you roll a red, 2 times 2 is 4. So you put in £4. Fuchsia Budgets makes a lot more sense when she describes it. So maybe go check her channel out. And then you've got 2 options. You can just do it however you like, whenever you like, as much as you like, or you can do it and then fill in the tracker on the back. I just really love this challenge. I think it's really cool. I got it in a zippy wallet for you. Obviously I don't use zippy wallets, but I thought it might be nice, then you can keep the dice all together inside there if you wanted to. And also there's probably, well, there will be coins involved, £1, £2, £3, so on. So you might want to keep the money in there. So that's why I got you a zippy one. And of course I chose a yellow dice because yellow is my colour. So that is the budgeting item. And then the woo-woo item is this lovely little wish bracelet. I love wish bracelets, they're really cute. And I don't know if you can see, hopefully if not we can zoom in a bit. And it says, never forget, strength doesn't come from what you can do, it comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. Make a wish as you tie this bracelet, and when the cord wears through, your wish may come true. And it's a little elephant, just like Edmund. And it's a really, really good sentiment, is that, I can't remember the exact phrase now, but it's not how hard you fall, it's how you something or other pick yourself back up again. It's all about resilience, and falling and, you know, the challenges that you face isn't the end, and you can pick yourself up and you can strive through and you can push through, and yeah, and I'm going to stop waffling. So those are the 2 things that I would like to send to one of you lovely people who supports my channel. So all you need to do to get your hands on this is to comment below let's go with a yellow heart again. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. So comment a yellow heart and leave me a comment. Can be about anything. I don't really mind, really. Just be nice to say hi. Hi. But if you don't have anything to say in particular, then just leave the yellow heart, or a dozen of them. I'm not fussy. Anyway, a yellow heart, be subscribed, like the video, all that sort of stuff. And then next week I will pick a winner. So I will be checking all the names and stuff probably Friday morning. So yeah, midnight Thursday. I don't know what the date is. Oh, the 19th. So midnight on the 19th is when I'll be drawing a close, and I will pick a winner live with you next week. So that's that. That was a lot of waffle. Giveaway. Right, let's actually stuff some cash. Alrighty, on to the good stuff. So let's pop that there, weigh that down. Prop that up on dear old Edmund. He is a star. Right, okay, let's get going. So the first thing to get any cash is going to be birthday, which has 50, 150, 160 in there at the moment. It's getting a 10, but I need the £10 notes, so it's actually getting 20, and I will pop that 10 back. So now we should have 170 for birthday, 50, 100, 50, 170. Yeah, I did do that cash exchange the other day. So if the notes look like, oh, that wasn't what was in birthday before, that's why. So yeah, check that out if you want to. Might have already said that, not sure. I don't know where I am. As I said, this week's theme is yeah. So car isn't getting anything because we emptied that all out last week, and I feel like it deserves a break. Do you know what is getting something though? Christmas. Christmas is finally getting stuffed. Oh, I knew I needed a pencil. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, I'm adding £15 into Christmas. So that is getting a 10 and a 5. So Christmas now has a 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, which means we get to colour in a bow on the Christmas present. But I forgot the pencil. Oh, that's really disappointing. We've not stuffed Christmas in ages and I still didn't give it a fair crack. Never mind. We'll colour that in. I might just colour that in off camera. Yeah, I'll do that. So next is holiday. Holiday is actually done. It's done its job. We're put the money in the bank for our little break that we've got coming up soon. And we are not going to be having any more holidays now forever. Well, not forever, until we've paid off the debt. So we're going to focus on paying off the debt first, and then we might have a couple of little mini breaks between now and then, maybe. Yeah, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, holiday is done. So I'm actually going to retire holiday. So I'll take that out of my binder off camera because the clicking's really loud, and if you're wearing headphones, that's awful. But peeking behind holiday, we actually have a new few categories and a new envelope design. So introducing O Clothes. So a couple of things here. I designed this envelope design for my sister, but she's decided that she isn't going to be doing cash stuffing at the moment. She's just going to stick to Hyperjar, which is cool. And also I realised that I have that one pot in Hyperjar called O Stuff, but that actually covers things that he needs sort of off the internet, like his favourite series of reading books, or if he breaks his water bottle like he did a couple of weeks ago. So bits and bobs, basically. Also includes just general clothes, his school uniform, his clubs that are not on direct debit. And I was just putting money in there and then taking it out as and when I needed, but it wasn't actually budgeted properly. So now I've split the things out. So I've got O Clothes and O Clubs that's going to be stuffed in cash. O Stuff in Hyperjar is going to literally be for stuff, so things off the internet probably. And so I've done that, O Clothes and O Clubs, and I now have moved out of savings and have an O Trip one as well. These aren't the best quality, they're just printed on paper. I didn't have any card to hand, but I think they look all right. They'll do for now. So O Clothes is getting 5, it's first £5, which is super. O Clubs is also getting 5. So that is one of his gymnastics clubs and his cubs that will be saved up in here. He has another gymnastics club and swimming that are on direct debit. So they won't be going in here. Next is O Trip. O Trip is getting 10. So I think I need this 10 as well. So I'm going to put that back and I'm going to get 20. Actually, I don't need that 10, but we've done that now. So O Trip now has 20, 40, 60. So we're still making good progress with that. That needs £200 by the end of August, so that's cool. Then I've got another new category, which I did have the foresight to order from the lovely What If I Fly 17, and that is school holidays. So what I've been doing up until this point is I've just been dumping a big load of money in when it comes to school holidays, and again not budgeting properly for it. So I thought I would change that, and I now have an envelope. I won't be saving up for the coming half term in here though. I'll just be dumping that in because that's only in like a week or two. So the next holiday that we'll be saving for is actually the summer holiday. So that's getting £5 because we've got a little bit of time before then. Tech. Sad news for tech, still not a priority. Sorry, tech. Reach 10k, so this is exciting. So this tracker, if you don't know, I made myself a few weeks ago, and it is just to keep us on track and make sure that the extra payments that we're paying towards our debt are going to help us reach that 10k by the end of the year. So it's just a way of just keeping track and knowing if we need to put our foot on the gas or if we could afford to ease up a bit. So we are actually going to cross off 2 of these lovely things today. So although we only paid £86 on my husband's next from the council tax refund, we did also put in £30 from some pennies that we'd managed to save up in Atapol. I'm not going to leave a code for Atapol or anything because I'm not sure how I feel about it still. But yeah, my husband loves it. So I think what we're going to do is, we were using Atapol to save for extra money for the debt, but I think now my husband's just going to do it for, not for himself because it's for the family eventually, but I think he's just going to carry on doing Atapol and maybe put that money into his Bitcoin instead, which is fine. Either way, it's an investment. I'm not fussed that it's not going on the debt. But that does mean that we've put in £126 extra. So I'm going to cross off 2 of these. Probably not worth doing it with my fingers though. I've bought these really cool pens, by the way. They are OHP pens, overhead projector pens. They dry really quickly and they're completely water soluble. So they come off just with a lick of a finger. Because I cleared off all of my trackers with hand sanitizer, and I made a mess on my binder and it made me really sad. So I got these instead and I'm much happier about that. So let's just cross off 2 of these bad boys. So we have already put an extra 200 onto our debt, and I think that is good. I still don't think that puts us where we need to be right now, but it will help for the future. That's a lot of talking. Yeah. I also have a new wallet, which is Freedom, which is, should we get any extra cash for any reason to pay towards our debt, that will be going in there. Savings is now not really got much purpose other than to hold this tracker, which is our Help to Buy tracker. So I might just laminate this and then move the savings envelope somewhere. Maybe, we'll see. So that's that for that. So let's move on to my stuff. So Celebration, again, is not getting anything at the moment. Clothes is also remaining empty. Going Out is getting £5. That has 15 and a 5 makes 20. That makes me feel a bit comfortable in case I do get a chance to go out anytime soon. Hair, the biggie. So hair is actually getting £30. So 10, 20, £30 for hair. Making progress. So now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. I did that a bit weird. Hang on, my brain's on a delay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 140. Only 40 more pounds to go. And then I finally have saved that whopping 180 for my hair. I know it's all of my own making, but it'll be worth it. So next we've got my new tracker for retreat. So I am saving up to go on a mindfulness retreat. I went on one a few years ago and it was heavenly, and I definitely feel as though it's time for me to go on another one. So I'm starting to save up for that. I'm saving £200 on this tracker, but I'll need to run this twice, if not more, to be able to afford it. So each of these bonsai trees is £5. So retreat is getting £5. So I'll pop that in the wallet. So retreat now has 10. Pop that in there. And then colour this in. So because I've got these cool new pens, I thought I'd do these bonsai trees some service, because last time I was a bit sad about just scrawling through the tree because they're cute and I don't want to do that. Although it does take a long time, which is probably very boring for you guys. Cool, there we go. So that's that coloured in. Shall I dare? I don't know how quickly that's going to dry because I put on a lot, but I don't think it's dry yet. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, not quite dry. But it's fine, because that would just come off now. Oh dear, Jenny, stop it. Right, okay, moving on. I think that's actually it. So yeah, retreat savings isn't getting anything. That's the notes from the challenge, penny challenge. So that just leaves me with my £10 for my out and about money. We made it, guys. I told you, it's the end of the day. It's also extremely hot in here. So, not sure that candle's helping. That is the end of the video. Other than to say, drop the yellow heart down, subscribe, like, comment, share, do the stuff, and if you would like a chance to get your hands on these lovely things. So the Twist and Save challenge from Fuchsia Budgets, and the little wish bracelet about strength. So that's it, guys. Thank you once again for being here with me. I love you all so much. Oh, that's my alarm to tell me it's time to go. As a final reminder, let's just turn that off. My world is filled with wonderful things, and my world is filled with wonderful yous. So thank you very much again for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.